Ladies and gentlemen, we will get to Nosebleed Seats Urine Review Show in just a moment, but at the top of the program, I wanted to give you all word of a recent guest that appeared on the Nosebleed Seats just 2 weeks ago as part of the New Breed Wrestling Alliance Wrestling Legends Show in Rantoul, Illinois. I had the pleasure at the top of the program to interview Moondog Cujo, better known in WWE as Cousin Junior. He passed away on January the 13th, 2009 from an apparent heart attack down in Frankfort, Kentucky. Cujo tagged up with Dave McKay in a match against Dangerous Drew Thomas and Joey Grunge. They were victorious in that match, and it's been said that this was Cujo's final career match. Cousin Junior wrestled in WWE in the 1980s, teaming up with Hillbilly Jim, Cousin Luke, and Uncle Elmer as the Hillbillies. He also wrestled in the AWA, and he gained his most fame as the latest member of the Moondogs, teaming up with Spot, Spike, and a few others down at Memphis promotion USWA in the 1990s, feuding with the likes of Jerry the King Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, and the Junkyard Dog. Moondog Cujo, aka WWE alumni Cousin Junior, passes away at age 48.
All right. Unfortunately, another death. NWC promoter Bud Chaplin passes away. NWC closes its doors after a 20-year run.
And that is the National Wrestling Coalition.
That's correct.
That is that was my second or third paying gig, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Bud was a very generous man.
I wish I was able to get down there to watch one of his shows, but they've, towards the end of the run, they used to run in Central Illinois several years ago, but because of the loss
toured all of Central Illinois pretty much, right?
Yeah, they went around.
Yeah. But because of Federation Sprawl, they pretty much stuck to southeastern Illinois in the last few years of its run. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to meet Bud Chaplin.
He's a great guy.
Didn't get to see any of his shows, but you've been running a promotion for 20 years. You are somebody in this business.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard nothing but amazing things about Bud. And again, hearts and prayers go out to his family and friends. And I'd actually like to announce right now that we will induct Bud Chaplin in the 2009 MBS Hall of Fame. So hopefully we'll be able to get some of his family there to say some kind words about Bud and induct him. But there you go.
Any of the wrestlers from NWC want to come up?
I just want to, you said everyone has kind words to say about this guy. No one says anything bad. How rare is that in the pro wrestling business, you as a wrestler, for that to actually happen?
Perfectly honest, it's extremely rare. I mean,
somebody's got to gripe somewhere.
I don't know. Honest to God, I've never heard anything bad about Bud.
No.
All right, moving on. Mischief, again, born and raised, I'm assuming born and raised in St. Louis. I keep saying
Mainstay.
that. I don't know if mainstay.
I'd assume if she was even born. Like she could have just been created. She's a beast.
Well, it really depends on what religion you're in, I guess.
Right.
Well, it doesn't.
I believe she
She's
hatched
just
from
a heavy rock and roller. That's what she is.
She hatched from a cocoon.
But Mischief, St. Louis mainstay, wins the Shimmer Championship.
That's the promotion run by Dave Parzak
Right.
up in
Prazak.
Chicago.
Prazak.
Prazak, all right.
Central Illinois loves DP.
The NWA World Title and the NWA Midwest.
Yeah, she had the Midwest title.
Right.
She beat Amazing Kong for the NWA World title.
Right.
Clarify
Kong was actually holding the TNA
Clarifying
knockout
this,
championship.
all women's titles.
Yeah,
Just throwing it.
all women's titles.
Right. But now, did she win the AWA women's
No,
title
she
too?
didn't. No,
Because
Amazing
Kong won
Kong
that from-
held the belt. They were doing a title unification
Right.
match. Kong beat Mischief
Right.
for the
I was
world
at
title.
that show. I
Yep.
was at that show. That was great match.
Amazing Kong has roots here in Decatur.
I would probably recommend Shimmer Volume 9 for a good Mischief versus Amazing Kong match. That was probably the greatest match in Shimmer history, according to a lot of fans.
And that's her name, Amazing Kong, not that WCW guy of the same name, Awesome Kong.
Guy.
Yeah, there was an Awesome Kong WCW managed by Harley Race. That's why I thought it was an insult to call her Awesome Kong. Because
Okay.
that other guy was terrible.
All right, moving on. New Breed Wrestling Alliance draws over. I believe it was over 7. It was like
750 people.
753 people.
753 people at its Wrestling Legends show.
Yeah.
All came to see me.
Who all came
And you
to see-
lost to Honky.
all
Shut up.
who all came to see Mr. Eric Ruffington lose to a 70-year-old man.
Okay, first off, he's 53. And second off, I have indisputable evidence
Well,
that I won that match.
Well-
and I will display it.
I hate to tell you
proudly.
this, but
There's
we-
a
I'm
very
assuming-
beautiful picture of Honky Tonk Man illegally choking me with his own wrist tape. I declare, you hear it here first, I declare myself the winner of that match.
I hate to
Not
tell you
only-
this, but we aired your match on this program just a few weeks ago, and it was a clear-cut victory. You got
Did you see him?
shake,
did you see
rattled,
him-
and rolled.
Did you see him choke me?
I saw you choke him.
now-
I won't deny that Honky
What's
Tonk
good for the
Man
goose is
used
good for the
illegal
gander.
tactics
Not always
during
true.
the match because Honky Tonk
Okay,
Man
okay,
was
but
one
let
of
me
the
ask you one
dirtiest
other thing.
players in the
One other
game.
thing.
No
One other
offense
thing.
to Ric
Hold on.
Flair.
Hey,
Tio.
my show.
Tio, I'm taking it over. Who won the sing-off, baby? Yeah, that's right.
You're booed heavily for singing.
That's a lie.
Who got the most noise made about
Who
themselves?
got his neck broke?
Blake Steele.
I saw your eyes roll back
Blake
in
Steele
your head.
got his neck
Okay.
broke.
Because he choked me.
So I'm assuming that I mean it took a massive arsenal of moves for the Honky Tonk Man to beat you, right? I mean just move after move after move after move for I mean minutes on minute. I mean it had to take at least an hour of just pounding and beating.
Yeah,
and just
5 punches.
dominating you to pin you. 1, 2, 3. Am I correct, guys? It was just move after move, right?
How hard does Honky Tonk Man
3,
hit?
4, 5.
Surprisingly hard for a 53-year-old man.
How old was he before he beat you, by the way? You're giving him respect of him only
I
being
think it was
50.
49.
Huh?
I said, how old was he? You're saying he's 53 now when Chris said he was 70. How old did you think he was before he beat you? Probably 80, 100? Probably didn't give him that respect.
He might have worked. I mean, it might have just been a big ploy. He might actually be like 29, and you didn't even know
Possible.
it. He just might have aged bad.
You should have went for a body slam or a suplex or something. I don't know. Not one attempt to take him off his feet.
That's true. That's not true. I gave him a back elbow. Knocked him down.
That's just what that strike. I'm talking about
He's a
throwing
53-year-old
him.
man. Jeez, what do you think's gonna knock him down?
You should really.
You're lucky you didn't kick him. You would have killed him.
You should.
You see, I would have had that on my conscience.
You should really take wrestling tips from Crime Fighter. He's a master.
That's what I think I'm
wrestling.
going to do.
Yeah. Okay.
I happen to
You'll win
I happen to have
10
watched
titles next
another
year.
match with Honky Tonk Man up in Milwaukee. Similar match. Only,
You think?
yeah.
Hey,
Think, I know!
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The only thing that's broke in a honky tonk match is someone's neck.
All right. Anyways, congratulations to the New Breed Wrestling Alliance for drawing 750 fans.
Oh, don't forget about Blake Steele versus Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
God, and
Jake
that
the
match
Snake squashed him.
Wasn't that the main event
Yeah,
Of
it was
the
only
evening?
3 minutes long.
So that means Blake got top billing over Eric Ruffington.
I think that means Jake got top billing over Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, but Blake wrestled him. They picked the shortest, littlest guy in the locker.
Blake had something to prove. He felt he could go out there and do it. And you know what I'm going to say? Damn fine job, sir. Damn fine.
Really?
Everybody watching this freaking out that he was
Proved he's
even
not-
put in the main event. I don't want to hear it.
He proved that he would not back down from a man that stands almost a foot taller than him.
My sources tell me the snake almost attacked you in the back.
That devil, the snake. I was just walking by the locker room and everything, and there's a snake handler out holding the snake and everything, and I just scoot right by, and what do I hear? I just hear and I look down, and the snake is like this far away from my hands. I can feel it. I can feel it breathing on my hands. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't scared.
I heard
Blake
you
should be
squealed like a little
lucky
girl.
that
I did not
Jake
squeal like a little girl.
I heard you squeal.
I did not squeal like a little girl. I was not afraid.
Blake is lucky that Jake didn't bring a snake to a ring that night.
Hate snakes.
I know
I think the only thing.
you got chased by a couple of pythons a couple of years ago at SLW, actually.
I didn't run
Yeah,
away.
it was
I
last
didn't run
year.
away. I
The
just
match
doing
was
my-
over. Wasn't no reason to stay-
Yeah, there's no
stand-
reason to stay in the ring. I had cardio to go work on.
So
You had
anyway,
to be carried
congratulations
out.
to the New Breed Wrestling Alliance and all the guys at New Breed for their accomplishment. I know they're going to get a lot of crap for it because people are going to say, well, it was at Lincoln's Challenge, so the cadets, they still drew 750 fans.
53.
And that's 753 fans.
I'd just
so
give
it's
a
a huge
range.
compliment to them and their product
Minus-
and what they got going on.
Minus the cadets, wasn't it still like 300?
It would have been
Close to
453
400
because there were
Yeah.
300 cadets, I believe.
Okay, so
That's still nothing to shake a
450
stick at.
No,
Yeah.
not- or Snake at.
That's like ROH levels of fans, 453.
Yeah.
So-
They haven't been that
congratulations,
same
New Breed.
weekend. Yeah, they drew.
Hopefully,
I should say.
this won't be out by then, but New Breed's will have a show here in about a week. So hopefully, they would have won over some fans, and their annual show or their
They
Sunday shows
run
will be
quarterly
bigger.
over there, but
Yeah, they run quite a bit. They're probably the biggest running company in Central Illinois. They run quite a bit. They have several special shows, and
They got
have their
television.
monthly shows, and they got television also.
TV.
So.
yeah.
So, congratulations again to the New Breed Wrestling Alliance.
I should
good
say
stuff
they're
on.
going to be a major threat to the Fed of the Year award.
Yeah.
Major threat.
Yes, they are. All right. Sticking with New Breed Wrestling Alliance, actually, Shad Talley gets a developmental deal with the WWE.
And he's actually started with Florida.
And he has started. Several pictures of him online. You can check out his MySpace page, which will be at the top or bottom of the screen, wherever Crime
If you
Fighters
look
decides to
on
put it.
YouTube, you can probably find a couple episodes of Florida Championship Wrestling.
Right. So congratulations, Shad Talley. Shad and Chad hosted the MBS Awards last year for me, and I asked them to because they're such great guys and such hard workers, and will do anything for any promotion. And I got no doubt that Shad Talley is representing Central Illinois. He probably doesn't even care about Central Illinois anymore. He's probably just worried about Shad Talley and getting to the WWE.
A couple of those WWE
But,
refs are from Central Illinois.
Yeah, that they are. So congratulations, Shad, and I wish you the best.
What name is he wrestling under or reffing under so people
think-
can search on the internet?
I think he's wrestling or refereeing under his real name,
Yeah, I
Justin
think-
King.
Yeah, I think he is too.
So Justin King, Google it. Google Eric Ruffington at the same time.
Well,
Google Magic.
I'm sure Ruffington has probably worked it to where if you you search for any wrestler, it comes up Eric Ruffington.
How do you think I'm the most searched?
He's the master hacker.
Oh, I'm going to throw you a curveball.
You're gonna throw me a curveball?
Do you even
Any
know how to
talent in Central Illinois.
You ever played baseball?
pitch? Do you even know how to pitch?
Yeah,
How far away is the pitcher's mound?
about 90 feet.
Do you prefer being a pitcher or a catcher?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I threw a guess. So you can't verify whether I was wrong or not. Nah, I think it's 45 feet because it's 90 feet between the
The
bases.
pitcher's mound is 65 feet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. I don't watch baseball. I don't. like
Okay,
that
what's
fake stuff.
curveball?
Who out of Central Illinois do you think could get to WWE or TNA?
The quickest or eventually?
The quick. Well, we'll say the quickest.
We got to throw Guy Smith in there if we voted him Wrestler of the Year last year.
Yeah.
But the problem,
So,
Guy Smith's
you
been
don't
around.
know because none of us have ever. Nobody's ever been there and said this is what you need to work. These guys. You can take the worst wrestler possible. I'm not gonna name names, but I could. He's at the same place a talent scout is one day, and they see something in them,
Right.
and they see potential in them, and a character comes in their mind for that kid that is going to work in the WWE and it's going to work for their product. Anybody can get signed, and it's by no means easy. We know that, but the minute that talent scout or anybody sees talent in somebody, or sees not even the talent but the potential in a character in somebody, they're gonna scoop them up. They're gonna try to mold them and fix and put them into their mold, into their product.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, they're gone. I mean, look at the talent out of Chicago that has been signed to developmental deals and released.
Yeah.
The list goes on.
Yeah, I have to ask,
and
what
on.
were they thinking? Getting rid of him and not doing anything?
That's exactly my point, Crimey. Somebody didn't see that person fitting into the mold anymore.
But WWE's has been needing to shake up their creative forever.
I'm just gonna name a name. I'm gonna say right now, Mason Beck.
Yeah.
Mason Beck.
He's got a good chance.
Size.
Bobby Houston gets a little more meat on his bones, like he's telling me he's trying to do. Got a really good chance.
I heard Matthews practically is already there because he's with
Hunter Matthews.
our
Hunter
Ring
Matthews.
of Honor.
That doesn't.
Don't count.
No, I didn't say it don't count.
It's the third largest promotion in the country.
You still have to have size on you, though.
Wrestling wise, yes, Hunter's got a very good chance. He's not really just Illinois anymore, but I was going to say
Phoenix
Tyler
Twins.
Black, Phoenix Twins.
Phoenix Twins.
Well,
Prince Ali.
Tyler Black was Iowa before he was Illinois, so.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking more Midwest range is what I'm throwing out here.
And yeah, we gotta mention Prince Ali because
Prince Ali is
he recently debuted for Jersey All
What
Pro
about
Wrestling.
Jimmy Jacobs as a manager, maybe, though?
That's possible.
He's Ring of Honor.
There's so many good talent. You just never know. You never know what talent scout's going to see, what talent.
Well, the talent
And
also has
what
to go where the
potential,
scouts are too. That's another thing.
But it'd be tough. But I think those are all good names, all great talents. And and again, it's unfortunate to say, but most of that talent we said doesn't even perform in Central Illinois. Let me ask you guys this. We were talking. There was quite a bit of discussion on the St. Louis boards, anyways, about the same old talent. Here and there on these cards. Do people need to start dumping these cards and bringing in bigger and better talent? Not necessarily bigger names, but just better talent like the Tyler Blacks, the Keith Walker.
The benefit of bringing in names from the bigger names to work the locals is basically, I guess, networking and give
Experience.
these locals experience.
How
exactly.
much did you learn in that, 10 minutes in the ring with Honky Tonk Man you had?
I'll tell you what, honest to God, I learned more from wrestling Honky Tonk Man than I have probably in my last 3 years of wrestling.
Do you think wrestling Honky Tonk Man opens several more doors?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. There's your benefits right there.
Yeah, and that I understand. My issue is this though. Okay, these talents are great. You keep doing that.
I gotta see him.
These talents are great. The Keith Walkers, the Tyler Blacks, they're phenomenal wrestlers. Okay, but if anybody's trying to sell a show and they say, hey, you got a senior shirt on, hey, the show's going to be in town, in 2 weeks.
Right.
Tyler Black's going to be there. That fan's going to go, who? Yeah, who?
Yeah, but then again, if you show them a poster with pictures of wrestlers on it that actually look like wrestlers, they're going to be more intriguing. They're going to be more intrigued to go to it than if there's a picture of a flyer with some guy sitting
And
in a wife
put
beater.
Ring of
jeans.
Honor superstar.
Excellent point. Excellent point. Really is.
You know, girls watch wrestling too.
What percentage of Central Illinois talent even looks like wrestlers?
Very good point.
Some
Wrestlers
of
in
them
the
do.
70s or wrestlers past the 70s?
It's true.
You know,
Some of them do.
Because John
Roids are
Magnus,
expensive.
yeah, John Magnus looks like a wrestler. If you watch ESPN Classic, he looks just like a wrestler.
So is Guy Smith. So is Mason Beck. So does Trixie.
Beck
to
looks
an
like a wrestler
extent.
today.
All right, Beck looks. I was just gonna say the same thing. You can't be short and fat. That's my only gripe. Like, you should be a manager. You can be one or the other.
Is that what your mom used to tell you?
Yeah.
All right. So moving on. MBS Award, 2009 MBS Awards, February 20th, right here at the Main Hanger Restaurant. We're not right here. We're at the MBS Studios, of course.
What's the big sign out there that says Main Hanger Restaurant?
But right
He
here.
puts them everywhere.
Right.
You got some steak in that or something like that?
Yeah, right here at the
Steak
Main
sounds
Hanger
nice.
Restaurant, February 20th, 7 p.m. Check out mainhangerrestaurant.com for address and phone number and all that good stuff. But should be a good time. We added a category this year, Match of the Year.
That's going to be very difficult.
It's going to be very, very tough.
You got to
we
help
actually-
us by putting
yeah.
that match on YouTube.
Or getting it to us somehow, because I would like to play that match.
Now, you guys already got my match against me and Honky, right?
The one you lost?
I don't know if it's going to make the nominees, but
Well,
see.
then you're an idiot.
The match of the year category. So I plan on when that is announced, the who wins, actually showing the match that evening for everybody to see. So that'd be a good time. I'd like to show all of them, actually, all the nominees. But obviously, time constraints, we couldn't do
we'll
that.
put it up on the St. Louis
There you go.
Matches of the Week.
Right. All right. So let's go through the 2008. Oh my God.
If you want a break.
So let's go through the 2008 MBS Awards. Okay.
Let's just start with the Fed. We'll just work our way up. the
There we
list.
go. Yeah, we'll start with Promotion of the Year last year, 2008 MBS Award, Promotion of the Year, New Midwest Wrestling, one of the longest running wrestling promotions, and where one, Eric Ruffington, got his start at.
It's true.
And the contenders this year.
Yeah, one of the contenders this year also. There's several things going on this year that, I mean, you got to look at. Well, I mean, New Midwest obviously has been extremely consistent this year with crowds, and they drew what, 205?
205 for November Rain.
Yeah.
Although during the summer months they struggled to get to 100.
But overall, they've been pretty consistent. NGW has completely revamped their roster and brought in several good talents.
They had Dingo, they had Adam Evans, they had Mason Beck, Ego Fantastico.
Bobby Houston.
Yes.
Mason
Guy
Beck.
Smith.
He said Mason Beck. Guy Smith, yep.
Oh, well, Mason Beck isn't Bobby Houston.
Dominic
He said
Jackson,
Mason Beck.
not Guy
No,
Smith.
no.
That name is banned.
name
Dominic
is-
Jackson, banned.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Call him by his real wrestling name,
Yeah.
Guy Smith.
We don't mention Dominic Jackson or the
Dark Lord Satan.
Money Making Jam Boys.
Oh, I love the money-making Jam Boys.
I made a special nickname for Guy Smith. I ran all his
Whoa, sir,
prior
that
gimmicks
is racist.
all together.
That is racist.
What?
I made a special name for Guy Smith.
Anyways,
Yeah, I
Horrible
ran all his
person.
names together.
okay.
Reverend
feud of the year,
Alpha Male.
One of the longest running feuds in Central Illinois history, actually. Spotlight Spencer Powers versus Eric Logan, which is a fantastic feud also. The Respect Award went to Bloody Harker Dirge last year. Bloody Harker, who I think Eric.
You're just gonna keep playing into this, aren't you?
You won.
You're not even gonna mention.
At
You're not even gonna
NBWA.
mention- You're not even gonna mention how many times I beat him before he beat me, are you?
Well, you mean how many times you won by DQ?
No, there's no proof
or
of that.
count
No
out,
proof
or
of that either.
in
I
the
never
record
won by
books.
count out. No, I didn't win by DQ.
You didn't?
well, how did you win? Pinfall?
He hit,
Or
me.
submission?
He hit me with a chain.
So it was by DQ.
So he
No,
won
it was
by
by
DQ.
him hitting me with the chain. I won by DQ.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
That's not what
But,
you said.
Dude,
Now, I always wondered, does the
you
dirt
did win
nap-
Feud of the Year with Harker at Newbreed's
I
awards
did.
show.
Does
So-
the
I'd like to
dirt
thank
nap
myself.
work the neck or the ribs more? I mean,
It's about to work your face if you don't shut up.
Oh.
All right. Well, I mean, you've had several matches with Harker that have gone both ways.
You said both ways.
But do you respect Harker Dirge?
Do I respect Harker Dirge? Well, I guess I kind of have to. I mean, the guy did beat me. Honest to God, I'm not saying that if we wrestle again, he's gonna beat me. But I'll tell you what. For as long as he's been doing this, and as much experience and knowledge as he has of the business, yeah, I absolutely 100% respect him.
Good.
But he's got 2 titles right now. Maybe challenge him for that.
Bless his heart. You let me
New
worry
breed
about my
and-
own business, Crime. I got my own manager. I don't need you.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah, where is Anderson Rhodes
If I
these
need,
days?
if I need an
Golden
accountant,
Mike?
I'll give you a call.
The Golden Mike. Who cares where Anderson Rose is? The Golden Mike. The Golden Mike Award.
Hey, I know who won
Search-
that. I know who
Yeah,
won
you
that.
did.
Wrestler on all of MySpace, Eric Ruffington.
You know my friend
Never
count is
at a
higher
loss
than
of
his.
words.
I'm not a MySpace.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
I don't accept anybody either.
Outside of you, who's your favorite person here on the microphone?
Hey, Corey Carter? Or
Who did you
Justin
like?
McIntyre? Or
Who did you like listening to? Let's switch it up. Who did you like listening to when you were growing up, as far as mic skills go and promo skills?
Oh man, that is a tough one. Who do I like listening to the most? Macho Man.
Macho Man.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know why. I loved listening to Macho Man. I'll tell you what, I could listen to Jake the Snake talk for hours. But those two guys really had an influence on me. Yeah. Other than that, I like listening to me.
Yeah, I trust me. I know.
And then I like listening, other than that, I like listening to me when Blake's standing right next to me. And other than that, I like listening to me when Blake's standing on this side of me and Anderson Rhodes is standing on this side
Well,
of me.
it changes the acoustics of the
absolutely.
building just by having those guys in the ring. The way the sound waves
Anderson's
bounce
a
off
large
them.
man.
Yeah.
The Nosebleed Seats is filmed before a live studio audience.
Coming soon on the Nosebleed Seats, we present the 2009 MBS Awards Friday, February 20th, where we honor the best in Central Illinois pro wrestling. The MBS Awards will be held at the Main Hangar Restaurant in Decatur, Illinois, inside Decatur Airport. For more information, visit our website at myspace.com, the Nosebleed Seats. The 2009 MBS Awards coming February 20th at the Main Hangar in Decatur.